Teachers are proud of you. You're special. You are, all of you. For as a scholar leader, you have both the intelligence of a scholar and the character of a leader. But what really does that mean, scholar leader? Do you know why you were selected? We heard the criteria tonight. Now, in my opinion, a scholar is not one who knows all the answers. Instead, a scholar is one who continuously wants to and is willing to learn. A scholar is not searching for the right answers as much as trying to find the right questions to ask. Why? Why not? What if? A scholar is curious, always seeking to learn and explore new ideas. And it's that curiosity, those questions, that will lead to the next great innovation of technology or science or medicine. So that's what a scholar is to me. Now, a leader? You know, a leader does not instinctively know what the best solution or the right path to take all the time, but instead a leader knows when to listen. To truly listen to others and consider their advice and their position, even if it does not agree with their own. A leader also inspires others to act for the greater good. Did you know that you did inspire your peers? For as a leader, that's what a leader does. A leader acts not for personal gain, but for the benefit of those he or she leads. I agree with John Quincy Adams' view of a good leader. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, then you are a leader. And you all are being recognized as both scholars and leaders. How amazing is that? So now, what now for all of you? To whom much is given, much is expected. A sentiment I've often said to my own sons. As I look at all of you here tonight, I know that you have been given much. You've heard other speakers talk about your families, the love they have given you, the support, and the encouragement and advice your teachers have given you. And you have gifts, you have talents, you have intelligence. We've shown that so far in your excellence in your academic studies. But more than that, you have the character to be a leader, the character to be a role model for your peers. That is hard to do in middle school, I know. So going forward, what should we expect from you, and what should you expect from yourself? We, your parents, your teachers, your families, we see in you such potential to develop these talents not only for scholarship, but also for leadership. I encourage you to develop that potential, not by playing it safe, but by taking some risks. Yes, risks. The risks I'm suggesting are not unhealthy risks, please, but rather ones that will help you to grow. Over the next 4 years of high school and then more years in college, I urge you, take challenging courses. Open yourself up to exploring new pursuits, new ideas, and new interests. Who knows, they may become your passion for life. Develop also your leadership skills, not to grow a resume, but to grow your mind and to grow your character. Tonight, I want to suggest that all of you take some time this summer to research some of history's greatest leaders. Choose a leader whom you admire and get to know what made that person great, and then strive to be like that person going forward. And then others will aspire to be like you. And finally, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Up until now, I'm sure the path to success has been relatively easy, at least as far as school is concerned. Yet with new challenges ahead in high school and in college, I urge you not to take the easy way. In fact, new brain research has suggested that the brain actually grows and changes in response to challenge. We know that in failing, in making mistakes, and then learning from those mistakes, your brain actually grows new synapses. more even than if you had gotten it right in the first place. So failing is growing, and when you fail, you learn. It won't always be easy, and it shouldn't be. As well as in school, as well as in life, you must have something called grit to succeed. No, not the grit that stays in your mouth after that dentist cleaning. The grit I'm talking about is something made famous by Angela Duckworth, who was a 7th grade math teacher, and then decided that there must be some more answers to learning. She became a psychologist and did lots of research about what characteristics made successful people successful. She came up with this one characteristic called grit. She defines grit as a passion and a perseverance for long-term goals. Passion and perseverance. Her research clearly shows us that with this passion and perseverance, you will have long-term success. So we must be gritty to be successful. Now, at 13 years of age, you may not have many long-term goals, but with middle school years coming to a close in a few weeks, I'm sure that high school is on your mind as you look forward to the next 4 years and beyond. In those years, as you work towards your goals, whatever they may be, I want you to remember that in your future, as you've heard before from other speakers, what will be valued most is not the highest score on every exam, not the highest GPA, but those characteristics that brought you here tonight. We call them 21st century skills, and I want you to remember the 5 C's: curiosity, creativity, critical thinking, communication, and collaboration. And those are what we heard today in your selection criteria. These are the 21st century skills that are increasingly valued in our world today and in your future. As you no doubt realize, our world is changing faster now than it has ever changed in history. At this point, we can't even predict what some of the jobs in your future will be. So how do you prepare for a world like that? Well, just what I said, those 21st century skills, the skills that brought you here tonight, that's what you'll need to continue to develop. For many of you, the challenge is going to be moving beyond your comfort zone. But as President John F. Kennedy said, only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. Each of you has that potential to achieve greatly. I urge you to explore that potential, but don't be afraid to make a mistake or two along the way. So enjoy tonight, knowing that you have the gifts of both talent and character to meet the challenges of the 21st century. Congratulations, 2015 Scholar Leaders, and good luck.